In the last part you saw that Mohan has started seeing his dead wife, and he has promised his wife that he will go with her on the night of Amavasya. Mohan's mother Vasundhara was shocked to know this. Now see, Mohan's father, you should go to the same tantric. The one who told the solution to the obstacle in the well will tell some solution to save my son. Whatever you have to do it quickly or else something bad will happen. My heart says that they are not following him so easily. How is this Mohan sitting here, having lost his senses? On Vasundhara's request, Mohan's father reaches the tantric and tells him everything about the symptoms you told about your son. Listening to them, it seems that is your son so hypnotized by that woman that he will not come to me here even if you ask him. Okay, I will go to your house. We will find out whether the woman your son is seeing is your daughter-in-law Rukmani or some other evil spirit. Baba takes some of his tantric items and gives water to Vasundhara's house. After reaching Vasundhara's house, Baba asks for water in a copper pot. And with the power of his mantra, he starts inviting that water. After wrapping the red thread around the pot 7 times, he blew the water 7 times while chanting the mantra and then giving that water to Vasundhara. He said, "Take this water and give it to your son. Your son is under the hypnosis of that evil spirit. By drinking this water, his hypnosis will break even if it is for some time, and then whatever we will explain to him after that, he may understand it." At this time, explaining anything to him is equal to creating danger not only to his life but also to ours. Because if we provoke him, he can harm himself as well. Your son is not in his senses right now. Hearing Baba's words, Vasundhara starts crying. Now crying will not help. You go and make your son drink this water. Vasundhara takes the water from the pot and goes to her son. Then she sees that Mohan's cupboard is open in his room. Rukmani's gagra and makeup items were spread all around the room. Then Mohan takes out a red-colored lace chanari from the cupboard and starts looking at it with a strange smile. He was looking at his face smiling in the mirror after decorating it on his head, when Vasundhara could not control herself on seeing this. Mohan son, what is this? Remove the chanari from your forehead." In response to Vasundhara's words, Mohan angrily starts nudging her. "Okay, listen, you keep walking around the room like this restlessly the whole day. Here son, drink the water." Vasundhara says that the pot is towards Mohan. Mohanlal glares at his mother and snatches the lota and throws it away. "Go away from here like this, and if you come to my room again then I will not do anything till Amavasya. I will go away. I will go very far away. Go away from here like this, son." Seeing this, Vasundhara comes back to Baba trembling with fear. "Baba, he is not even letting me set foot in his room. Now you tell me, what should I do? I don't know why she is not following my son even after dying. I don't know what she wants from my son now." See, ghosts do not dominate any human being just like that. Ghosts are true to their word. That is why in the olden days, the elders used to say late at night. Ipadala ang feedback. Mga panel sa gilid. Kasi saying. Na safe. If you meet a stranger, do not reply to him. They are bound by our words when we make them say something. Your son has also given him some promises. That is why he is surrounded by his hypnosis for 24 hours. Now until he does not fulfill his promise, the ghost will dominate him like this. Yes, Baba says that he has promised Rukmani that he will go with her on the day of Amavasya. As long as Rukmani was alive, she was Mohan's wife, but now she has gone into the ghost world. Remember one thing, ghosts are not related to anyone. Your son is still bound in his mouth. Whoever he sees in front of his eyes, she is his wife for him, but for Rukmani, Mohan is just a prey now, nothing more than that. Now you people do as I say. Your daughter-in-law was a married woman. All the rituals were performed while performing the last rites. Do you have any of her favorite things which are still in the house? She was fond of dressing up. The whole room is full of her jewelry, what to keep and what to throw away. She loved everything. Nothing has been removed yet. Okay, order beautiful makeup items, garlands, perfumes and red too. Tonight somehow get your son's cot placed inside the house. He will try to avoid it, but you will have to take care of it. When it gets dark, get Mohan to place all those things on the edge of the well. Even if it is for a few moments, she will definitely come to Mohan by being attracted by the fragrance. At the same time, we will have to tie the house so that she cannot come inside the house again. If we are successful in doing this much, then understand that for now, we have averted the trouble. She considers Mohan and this house as her right. She has the most rights over these two, so if we keep her away from this house and Mohan, then it is possible that she will go back. The solution given by Baba was difficult, but a hope was rising that maybe if he musters courage once, his son will become like this ghost. Slowly the sun was setting and the black mother of the night was dominating the light of the day. Soon the sun disappeared and the darkness of night and silence spread all around. Mohan, son, look what I have brought. Look, son, the day Rukmani left us, it was your wedding anniversary. That day I have come to give this gift to Rukmani and ask for my mistakes. Look, she liked all this very much. Go and keep these things at the well, she will like it. No one. Rukmani gave them to you by your hair. She kept them in the well and she will give them to someone else. Look, son, the daughter-in-law did not give me a chance to ask for them. But I have brought this last gift for her. You keep all these things at the well once, then whatever happens, I accept it. Somehow convincing Vasundhara sends her son outside to keep the makeup items at the well. I can feel that Rukmani has just left the house. It means she has gone to the well attracted by the fragrance. Till then you write this on the walls, and yes, Mohan is not under the effect of her hypnosis right now. At this time get the turmeric mark of her hands on the walls on both sides of the door. Baba, but what is this? Because of this she will not come inside. Yes, first tie this thread around Mohan's neck and go quickly and write on the wall, woman come tomorrow. Without thinking, Vasundhara quickly got Naliba written on the walls, which means come tomorrow. After that day, every night Vasundhara's family kept hearing the sound of a woman crying and banging the door loudly. But now no one had the courage to go to the door. Vasundhara knew that Mohan would be desperate to meet Rukmani, so she kept him tied in his room. For a few days. After knocking on the door like this, Rukmani suddenly stops coming. Mohan and Vasundhara were convinced that Rukmani is gone and will probably never return. Therefore, Mohan also started forgetting the grief of Rukmani. After a few days, there was a knock on Mahesh's door at midnight. Who is knocking on the door so loudly at this late hour? I will go and see. AG, before opening the door, ask once who it is, and that too at this late hour. I am feeling scared. It is so scary. It does not sound like a person crying. Who is it outside? Bia, please open the door. Hey, why are you delaying? I am already so scared. Hey, this is Sushila's voice. Sushila, you are suddenly here. Is everything alright? Bia, you will ask from inside only. Why don't you open the door? It is very dark outside. After hearing such a scared voice from his only sister, Mahesh is unable to control himself and opens the door. After opening the door, he saw that there is no one outside. Surprised, he goes 4 steps ahead of the door and looks around. But he doesn't see anyone outside. Then he notices footprints made in red on the ground. There was someone here whose footprints are there, but how did he disappear so quickly before Mahesh could do anything? A voice is heard, hearing which Mahesh's wife comes out of the house. But she is shocked to see that Mahesh has disappeared from outside. The whole village was shocked by the incident of knocking on the door in the middle of the night and taking away a village man. Bia, Mahesh's wife, says that who was the woman who knocked on her sister's door, and when the door was opened, she suddenly disappeared with him. Bloodstains and footprints are found on the door. Now the thing to think about is that who is this woman who can make a strong man disappear in a second? Believe it or not, I think this is some supernatural thing. Mahesh was a simple man. He had no enmity with anyone like this. That someone will take out his grudge on him. All the people of the village agreed with Kaka. The people of the village try very hard to find Mahesh, but they cannot find any trace of him. 3 days later, Gezer, who lives in the village, was returning to the village after putting his brother on a bus. He was late while returning. Ever since that incident happened with Mahesh, the people of the village did not come out of their houses after sunset. Gezer was walking towards his house. Suddenly, he heard the sound of someone's footsteps from behind from the fields. Gezer's blood was freezing due to fear after hearing the sound. The faster Gezer walked, the louder the sound of the footsteps chasing him became. Suddenly Gezer heard the sound of a woman laughing. "How fast will you run, Gezer? Hey, be careful and fall." Gezer found this voice familiar, but while walking on a deserted road in the dark of the night, he had lost the power to think and understand. "Hey, why are you so scared of me? I am tired of following you." "Gezer, wait now." Gezer suddenly realized that this voice was of his girlfriend Reka. "Oh Reka, it's so." As soon as Gezer looks back, he sees a woman with a red veil behind him. "What are you doing here in the fields at this time of the night, and why are you wearing this veil? Go quickly to your home. It is not right to roam around like this." The woman who had been calling him in Reka's voice till now was completely silent now. With trembling hands, Gezer lifts her veil and sees that there was no one inside the veil. Gezer starts running screaming and closes the door of his house. He reached there and started banging the door loudly. Before his mother could open the door, a loud sound was heard and Gezer disappeared from there. The next morning there was an uproar in the village. This incident had happened exactly like what had happened at Mahesh's door. A man had disappeared in a jiffy from in front of his own house, and only those red footprints and blood splatters were left behind. Now such an atmosphere of fear was created among the people of the village that the people of the village started getting nervous before stepping out of the house even during the day, let alone at night. When no other solution was found, all the people together again went to the Tantric Baba. "Okay, I will go with you people and see what kind of trouble has come upon the village." Baba went to the village and saw those footprints and blood splatters, and then returned to his hut. After coming to the hut, Baba meditated so that he could know about the people who had disappeared from the village. What I was afraid of finally happened. Rukmani has returned once again, and this time she is very angry. First she had given Mohan time till Amavasya, but now she is directly taking away the men. It seems that now she is not going to spare any man of the village. "Baba, is there no way to make her leave our village?" The same solution will have to be adopted which Mohan's family had adopted. All the people of the village should write on the walls of their houses, Shri 2Kl Anna, woman, come tomorrow, and along with that, all the men in the house. Print the turmeric marks of everyone's hands on the door. Whoever has a young man in the house, keep all the makeup items near that well. As per Baba's instructions, all the people of the village got Kalana written in letters on the walls of their houses. Because of me, so many people of the village died.
Please like and subscribe.
She does not come for them, but for me. That very night Mohan took off the thread worn around his neck and went and sat near the well. After midnight, Rukmani came to Mohan and sat beside him. After some time, when Rukmani became comfortable and started talking to Mohan, Mohan took Rukmani's hand and started reciting Hanuman Chalisa in a loud voice. Rukmani was screaming loudly in pain and was struggling to get her hand back from Mohan. Soon Rukmani turned into a terrifying being and started trying to scare Mohan by making terrifying sounds. But Mohan kept reciting his path, and even after Rukmani's many efforts, he did not take her hand back and said, "You have cheated me. Not once, but again and again. Today I am leaving, but I will come back." It is said that after this incident, for many days, the sound of a woman crying and screaming could be heard at night, but after that everything slowly became normal. Mohan's family could never recover after Rukmani's death. First his mother and then his father died due to a serious illness. To forget the grief of his wife's death, Mohan remained unmarried throughout his life and spent his life alone. It is said that Mohan had completely stopped leaving the house after this incident. After that day, Rukmani did not return to the village because after the death of Mohan's parents, Rukmani started living with him forever. If you like this story, then do not forget to subscribe to our channel.